Bonjour mes amis, hello my friends, happy Monday. How is everyone doing today? J'espère que tout va bien. I'm hoping everybody is doing well. Close to Christmas and we are still getting tons and tons of stuff in. Tons and tons. Jay, this was a special order, right? We've got so much stuff in. It's crazy. Waiting for people to come up. Bonjour, Joanne. Ça va bien? J'espère que tout le monde va bien. J'attends d'autres. Allô, Diane. Hello, Colette. There was only one, right? Hello, hello. So, for those of you who noticed that we left the sale up for today, we realized it was Cyber Monday. So, vous a donné une autre journée pour magasiner la vente. OK? Tout ce qui reste. Parce qu'il y a plein de choses qui ont parti. So, oui. Oui, merci, Joanne. So, lots and lots of stuff went. And yet, there's still lots and lots of stuff here. Donc, il reste encore beaucoup. Hi, Courtney. Il reste encore beaucoup des items. Donc, premièrement, ça ici, c'est notre qui reste de les door crashers. Il n'y a pas beaucoup. Mais on a aussi le 80%, le 70%. So we still have the 80%. We still have the 70%. There is only one left of my favorite stamp set. Art Elements. Who's going to be the lucky person to get the last of the Art Elements? There's only one left. Also, one left of the beautiful Christmas stamp called A Vintage Christmas. Only one left of the Vintage Christmas. Then la Parisienne avec le français dessus. Donc, ils descendent de 28 $ à 8,48. Allô, Jacinthe. So there's one left of that one. So lots of singles, okay? Lots of singles. Notre matrice Bonjour qui descendent à 1,95. So this goes down to 1.95. Then we've got our florals. There's still some of those left. We've only got one left of our beautiful palm leaf stencil. One left of the palm leaves and 3 left of the mixed leaves stencil 1. 4 left. I'm surprised about this embossing folder. I mean, look at the beautiful image you're going to get. Hi, May. Donc, ça, c'est très joli. Et ça descend à 5,99. $5.99. My goodness. So lots and lots of great specials still to be had. And the clearance is still at 80%. Okay? 80% de rabais. So 80% off. There are some treasures there. And it will for sure end this evening, okay? Moi, puis Erin, on a pensé que ça a fini. Puis Jay a dit, mais Cyber Monday, t'as oublié le Cyber Monday, donc on l'a laissé. All right, how many people saw Tim's release today? He released the last 6 packages, so the last 24 colors. Hello, Annie. He released the last 24 colors of his oxides in minis. That's right. They are here. So voilà les dernières 24 couleurs des oxydes en miniature. So they have arrived. Yes, we are selling them individually. Donc, vous pouvez acheter chaque paquet séparément ou dans un bundle. Et le bundle, vous recevrez un 10% de rabais. So, if you buy the bundle, you get a 10% rebate. Okay? So, you get 10% off if you buy the bundle pack. So, let's go through. We've got... He didn't write set numbers? No, why? Why? Why do they do this to me? There's no set number? Okay, well, this one is Lucky Clover, Forest Moss, Mowed Lawn, and Shabby Shutters. Okay. Why did the creations page change? My post is pending approval. Is this new? Okay. On va voir. Then we've got the Tattered Rose, the Worn Lipstick, the Barn Door, and Aged Mahogany. Okay, so we have that. The third one here, we've got Lost Shadow, beautiful light gray, Wilted Violet, Milled Lavender, and Chipped Sapphire. Diane, I don't know if you saw that Suzanne answered you. I don't have an answer at the moment. I apologize. Fossilized Amber, Scattered Straw, Carved Pumpkin, and Abandoned Coral. Then here we've got Iced Spruce. I know somebody who that is her absolute favorite color. Broken China, Salvage Patina, et Uncharted Mariner. Un des plus nouveaux et une des dernières assorties. And then un autre paquet neutre est Tea-Dye, Brushed Corduroy, Scorched Timber, and Pumice Stoned. Okay? So really, really lots of beautiful colors there to have come out. Donc, comme j'ai dit avant, vous pouvez l'acheter par paquet ou vous pouvez l'acheter en bundle. En bundle, le prix est réduit par 10%. All right, so that is the news of today. Tim showed those today. So I'm just going to put that aside for now. We've got plenty. I was walking through the store and cleaning up places, and I came across this ruler, and I said, I know that people are not understanding. Personne comprend c'est quoi cette règle. Ça dit color converter ruler. Okay? Allô, Julie? So, it doesn't change colors. So I think color convert ruler est vraiment un nom qui vous donne pas la vraie effet de ce que cette règle fait. If you see all of that on there, you see 7/8, 3/4, 5/8, and then on the other side you see point 938, puis tout ça. Ça va vous donner les conversions de 1 pouce ou si quelqu'un dit 7/8 de pouce, vous pouvez voir c'est exactement quoi en 7/8, 0.875 et aussi 15/16. Et aussi, ça va vous montrer en centimètres. Okay? So it also shows you in centimeters. So, tout ce que vous faites, c'est juste de bouger le centre et vous pouvez faire votre conversion. So all you have to do is you move the center piece and it will give you the conversion from centimeters to inches or inches to centimeters, from a fraction to a decimal point, from eighths to sixteenths. So if somebody's talking to you in sixteenths when you're watching a video, you can convert everything just with this ruler, okay? So makes it easy. So that is what the color convert ruler is. Règle de calcul en couleur. C'est juste les calculs qui sont en couleur. Ça convert pas la couleur. Okay? So yes, happy December, which means we will be opening our Advent calendar today, and I will be live every day this month. You will be sick of me by the 24th. All right. Next, this mask sold out so quickly. I was very happy to get more in. Donc, ceux-là est parti vite à cause de la look ici en arrière. Vous pouvez voir que, allô Lia, que vous, hi Karen, que vous pouvez faire toutes sortes de looks, des boules qui sont déjà popped. And you've got just a beautiful, beautiful stencil here that can give you some very random edging, let's say, edging, okay? So it's Dutch doobie-doo, and ça s'appelle shots. All right. From Hunky Dory, excuse me, we got in 4 embossing folders, okay? Sont 2 dimensions, les originales, et sont 10,95 chaque, 6 par 6. They are 6 by 6, 2 dimension, $10.95. This one is called Sprinkles, okay? Sprinkles. I really like this one. This one here is called Geometric Tiles. There's so much you can do with these, okay? They came today, so I haven't had a chance to emboss them. Hi, Judy. So really, really nice. Again, they are 6 by 6. Very nice. And you know me in circles, guys. So this one's called Doodle Dots. Doodle Dots. Okay. And last but not least, Distressed Stripes. Et ceux-là, ils marchent dans les 2 façons comme les autres. Ils marchent chacune dans vertical ou horizontal. Okay? So all of these will work vertically or horizontally to give you a different look. So those are great. Now, we also got in some binding discs. What I found interesting about these est que sont petits. Parce que souvent, on a des grosses binding discs. Bonjour, Caroline. Hello, Marie-France. We have big binding discs, and we're only putting 3-4 pages on it. So these are small binding discs, okay? So they go with like what Abs made, those dies that All in Create has. If you have a cinch at home, you can use these in that. So, c'est 7,50. Il y en a 20 dans le paquet, puis j'ai reçu en or et en argent. So we got them in gold and silver. They are small binding discs, because sometimes you're only making something with 2-3 pages, 3-4 pages, 5, and you don't need those giant discs. Hi, Pauline. All right, Clockwork. This is called Clockwork Curiosities. Ça, c'est une pâte de papier 8 par 8. I don't have Erin here with me today, so be patient with me as I open packages. Jay will help me when he can, but he's also busy watching your orders and doing his stuff too. So, beautiful paper, and it's not as glossy as usual. I usually find Hunky Dory very glossy, and this isn't as glossy. Je trouve ça, il y a moins de glare dessus, et pas complètement glacé. And that rose makes me think of Beauty and the Beast. But look how beautiful, okay? So just to give you an idea of the papers, look at that. With the books, c'est tout comme du grunge. Donc, il y en a 4 fois chaque papier. On a des instruments, mais beaucoup d'engrenages. So definitely steampunk. Look at the back of this, le détail, le train. So they are a thinner paper, mais pas mince comme il y a certaines de leurs pads qui sont vraiment minces. So you can see all these different kinds of papers and backgrounds, le libellule, you've got your dragonflies there with like stained glass wings. Look at this bird with the flowers. So definitely a very different look. Tout l'engrenage, ça a l'air qu'ils ont de rouille. Le bicyclette. So still everything done in a grunge fashion. Okay, ça c'est une map, une carte. Look at that. Even the water, it really looks real. Okay. Also more maps. Hi, Linda. It was so nice seeing you. So really, just look at that. It's so nice. Même si vous voulez le découper, fait en 3 dimensions. Là, on a du bois. We've got wood. So if you want to cut out any of these images, pop them in 3 dimension. They give you enough times of the same paper. So beautiful, beautiful. So there's that pad. Jay will put that back for me. Then we have the package of cards, okay, that you can do this and it makes at least 16 cards, au moins 16 cartes. Et vous avez toujours un papier qui match chaque style. Et il y en a, I'm going to show you because you need to see to believe. Seeing is believing. And we've got all right, so this is the package. Hello, Sophie. So you can see this. C'est toutes des horloges. Here you've got a teapot with a clock, le clé, les clés. Il y en a plus qu'une. Then we've got this one. Look how nice. This will make gorgeous, gorgeous cards. Okay, donc il y en a 2 de chaque. So we will come across the second of the first one. Then this would make great masculine cards. It's from this one. So great, great masculine cards there. Then we've got this. So beautiful, beautiful images. Really gorgeous, gorgeous. Then we've got paper. So, il y a plein de papiers qu'ils matchent et chacune, il vous donne 2 papiers pour faire 2 de chaque carte ou faire 2 cartes différentes. So you get a bunch of different cards there as well. And it is just beautiful. There's foil on them. Il y a foiling dessus. Vous pouvez voir que ça brille. So they really, really do go all out with these. Okay. Le doré est magnifique sur chacune de ces images. So, voilà. Just look at that paper. So really, really a beautiful kit. Okay, so that's Clockwork Curiosities. Avant, je pense que c'était Clockwork Emporium. Maintenant, c'est Curiosities. Then we've got this package of adorable scoreable card. Il vous donne plein de papier encore avec des textures, des faux textures dessus. Okay, so these are faux textures. All right, I need to know if somebody buys my last Art Elements stamp, Jay. You have to keep me informed. Et ceux-là sont pas glacés. So these look more matte. Okay, ceux-là sont mat. Et give me a second. Voila. So you can see how beautiful these papers are. Sont vraiment jolis. Look at the colors there. J'aime les couleurs qu'ils ont mis ensemble ici. Donc, plein de textures. Là, ça a l'air comme des jeans déchirés. This looks like torn jeans. So they really get a true to life. Ça a l'air comme le leather distress. Donc, il y en a 12 feuilles dans le paquet. So a really nice little package. You get 2 of each sheet. Okay. Next we have Merry and Bright. So we've got the collection first. You guys are, well, those of you who are like me and like the quirky stuff are going to go crazy for this. And I'm sorry, we only got the 12 by 12s. We don't have the 6 by 6s already, eh? So the 6 by 6s are going to follow. Pardon? Not yet. But they are coming as well as all the die cuts. So let me show you this. Ça, c'est le collection. OK, le collection. Et comme toujours, il y a des souhaits. And then look at these characters, guys. Oh my God. I know some of you are going to love them just like I do. Et voilà. Season's greetings, sending warm wishes. Check le pingouin. J'adore le petite reine. Happy holidays. So very cool. Ceux-là aussi, with all the pictures of the ancestors. Check le Père Noël. Le petit chat avec son chapeau. Look at the little cat with his hat. I mean, come on. This is just so cute. Voilà. We've got le Père Noël encore avec sa famille. I mean, really. Or his elves. Hello, Sophie. Very cute. Vous avez manqué, j'ai montré les nouveaux couleurs de Tim et aussi une collection qui s'appelle Clockwork Curiosities de Hunky Dory qui a beaucoup d'engrenages. Oh, thank you, Karen. They are so cute. Karen loves them with me. C'est aussi le style d'Odette. Look at that. Aren't they adorable? Check les bonhommes de neige. I love the snowman. So, great snowman. So, I'm loving this line. Okay? Holly Jolly Christmas. Chacun ont les petits chapeaux. They've got wings. There's our little cat in his frame. Donc, vraiment joli. Donc, ça, c'est la collection au complet. Qui va là. And this is their basics. You know, they always have a basics afterwards. Pas de problème, Sophie. And this is their basics. So, and there's usually nothing basic about their basics. Right? We always get, oh, can I do it? Can I do it? Let's see. again, I'm going to be missing one paper. Je vais manquer la couverture, mais c'est correct. Hang on. If I do it this way, there we go. Okay, encore. So this is obviously the back side. Look at that. Donc ça, c'est les basics. These are the basics. So you've got the collection pack, and then you have the basics pack. Yeah, I agree with you, Michelle. Basics, not so much. But basic enough. Oh, my God. I love it. Tellement cool. I think these papers are so great. Ah, look at that. Je l'aime tellement. I'm loving these. Vraiment, vraiment, une collection que j'aime beaucoup. And then this one that looks like quilted houses. Yep, that one's done. Goes into the collection pack there. Et après ça, ça répète. So you get 2 of each sheet inside there. Okay? So pretty good, pretty good. All right. Look at that. I'm helping Jay out. I put a package away. One hand. Look at that. Pretty good. All right. Next, we did that. We did that. Craft Treat for my friends who like the Craft Treat albums. This is called a hexagon fold-out. Donc, ça va faire tous ces morceaux-là. Ils vont plier dedans. So each one of these is going to fold inside, and then this one is going to close it. Okay? Il y en a des instructions dedans. Puis, dans ce paquet, ils vous donnent pas les papiers à motifs. You do not get the patterned paper, but the hexagon folio, it opens on all 6 sides. Sont 4 et 1/4 finis. So the hexagon itself will be 4 1/4. Et il y en a 3 dans le paquet. Une noire, une craft, puis un blanc. Okay? So they are in there, and then you just have to decorate them. So, vraiment joli. So that is the Quick Folio Hexagon Fold Out by Craft Treat. Next, we have the Scrapbook Blank. So this one is pre-cut bases for 2 albums. Il y en a 2 albums dedans, un blanc puis un ivoire. So there's 1 white and 1 ivory. Et ça va vous donner un album avec, ça a l'air que 2, 4, 6 pages plus les couvertures. So a nice album there that you can make. You get 2 in the package, 2 dans le paquet, et il vous donne les instructions de où attacher tout. So they show you exactly how to attach everything, the sizes. Le format est 6 par 6. Okay? Et il y en a 2 albums. There are 2 albums in here. 20,95 pour la base de 2 albums. Okay? So there's that. Now, remember we got in a little bit of the Winnie the Pooh baby? Well, now we got in a little bit more. So here is the beautiful paper for Winnie the Pooh baby. Okay? It's got everything you need plus the sticker sheet to do a cute little baby album. Et ça peut être neutre, sauf des fois, j'ai des clients qui me disent je peux pas faire ça comme un album neutre parce que si j'ai un garçon puis je mets de rose dedans, mon mari, il va pas aimer ça. So it can't be neutral if sometimes people say that if they put any pink in the album, their husbands will not be happy with them or their partners. Then we've got the simple pages. Ceux-là, c'est quand vous voulez faire 2 pages seulement, vous pouvez acheter ces morceaux-là et ils vous donnent une suggestion comment les faire. So if you just wanted to do 2 pages, you can buy this and have a suggestion of 2 pages you could make if you were doing that for somebody, but you guys are more experienced than that, so you would buy this and use it among everything else that you buy. So that's really nice. Then we've got, this is the paper set. I'll show it to you quickly. We won't spend too much time, but the 100-acre woods. So you've got that. They can go side by side and they'll make a whole map. All right. Then always a floral. We've talked about that. Toujours un papier fleuri. And always a plaid. But I agree, that looks a bit more pink than it does blue or aqua. But it's a baby. It's a baby. So pink, blue, green, yellow, orange is all fine. Okay? Donc, si ton partenaire ou ton chum dit que c'est pas correct d'avoir du rose, c'est pas vraiment rose, c'est corail. Et dit que Nathalie a dit que c'est correct. Piglet est rose, mais le fond est corail. So you just tell them that I say phooey to them because it's a baby. Voilà pour les mois de naissance. And then you've got all sorts of cute little pieces here. So voila, and there's the 4x6 cut apart. And le collant. So that is the collection pack. Le 8x8 est similaire, donc ils mettent les mêmes choses dedans, sauf ils rapetissent les dessins, puis des fois ils mettent une page comme ça qui a un souhait dessus. So this is the 6x8. It is the same thing, very similar to what I just showed you, but they shrink down the patterns as well as the tags and the journaling cards. Next, we have the Say Cheese Classic Pooh Baby sentiment bits. So, ceux-là, il y en a toutes des souhaits. These are all your sentiment bits. You're going to have all sorts of stuff to put up and put on as sentiments. Then we've got the bits and pieces. So here's where you've got all the characters. So you've got Pooh, Piglet, you've got Eeyore, you've got Kanga and Roo. Maybe not Roo. I don't see Roo. You've got Owl, you've got Rabbit, you've got Piglet, you've got Tigger. Donc, tous les caractères sont là. All in this bits and pieces. Then you have the journal bits. Donc, ça, c'est les places splendiferous. That's Tigger, all right. Et ça, il y a les places pour écrire des souhaits ou juste une description de photos, comme laisser vide pour la maman de mettre quelque chose. So, beautiful journaling bits. And the package of foam stickers. Okay, very cute foam stickers. So, another baby collection. All right, so we have that. Next, remember the wine collection. Je vais vous montrer la collection du vin vendredi. So we got the wine sticker, just elle-même. So without the whole collection pack, you can buy just the wine sticker sheet. So if you're making gifts or tags and you just want to put little wine stickers on your tag for Christmas, then this is perfect. Donc ça c'est parfait si vous voulez mettre sur des tags ceux que vous achetez une bouteille de vin. Vous pouvez faire une tag avec une bouteille de vin dessus, juste pour dire un merci ou quelque chose. Donc ça c'est parfait pour ça. So you've got that. And we got in the 2 6x6s. I showed you Be Mine on Friday. J'ai montré le Be Mine vendredi. Donc, on a eu le 6x6. Et là, encore, c'est juste, ils rapetissent toutes les images de le 12-12. Donc, ça, c'est pour Saint-Valentin. Et aussi pour la collection de vin. Also, for the wine collection, we got in the 6x6. Okay. Very popular has been this card collection. This is the Simple Vintage Junk Drawer. And we showed you it last week. Quand Véro était ici, elle a fait un paquet de ça, mais elle a mis ses propres souhaits en français dessus et était encore si beau. So Véro is here from our creative team, and she made up these cards, and she just changed the sentiments. So she changed the card around a little bit, put French sentiments on there, and they were just as beautiful. Mais ça ici, c'est facile. Vous avez tous les morceaux, puis elle les a toutes faites en moins d'1 heure. So she was able to put them all together in under an hour. All right, again, last week I showed you the collection Oh, what fun! On a reçu une couple de morceaux, mais maintenant on a eu le 12-12. So I will show you this paper because for those of you who like bright colors, this is going to be your favorite. So, si vous aimez les couleurs vives, c'est ça que vous allez adorer pour faire vos cartes de Noël. I love that they made these tags, and there's nothing Christmas about this. Donc, vous pouvez utiliser ça toute l'année. Il faut pas être Noël. So that's what I love about some of these backgrounds. There's nothing Christmas about that. So if you don't finish it, si vous utilisez juste une portion de le papier, le scrap qui reste, vous pouvez utiliser sur plein d'autres projets. Il faut pas être un projet de Noël. So then we've got this one. Oh yes, we are flipping them. Was this the back side? No, this was. Okay. Ça, c'est des bordures, so you have borders. And again, some people cut this, and that's a background of a card. So, facile, comme ça. Là, on a des flocons de neige. Journaling cards. Okay, so this is more Christmassy. So, les cartes de journaling, et plus pour Noël. And these stars. Northern stars, I think they call them. Voilà les lumières. Et ça aussi, il y en a des étoiles dessus. Les arbres de Noël. Carottés. Rouge et vert. Là, si vous voulez faire un calendrier d'Advent. So if you want to do an Advent calendar, a December daily, you've got plenty options here. Then you've got this beauty, which is the snowflakes et les tags. And remember, I've said you don't have to cut all the tags apart. You can use some of them, fold them together, make them a little tag book, interactive. Voilà les Pères Noël et les petits pois. So that's a tiny polka dot on the back there. Then we've got the diagonal stripe. We've got our 3x4s. And we've got our sticker sheet that goes in there. Okay, donc on a des bordures, we have les accolades, on a les parenthèses, on a des onglets. So very cute. So a great little Christmas collection from Doodlebug. And then, of course, we have the Goody Goody Gumdrops shaped sprinkles. How cute are those? I mean, seriously, how cute. Le Chit Chat. So Chit Chat, normalement, est tout en anglais, and it's all sentiments, or majority. Je vois 3 ou 4 items qui n'ont pas des souhaits. Okay, I see 10. Hello, Yvonne. So lots and lots of beautiful items there. Then we have their puffy stickers. So these are great to decorate anything. You know, you just add a little bit, again, on those tags that you like to make to go on the presents. So great to decorate an envelope, anything like that. We've got the mini icon stickers. Donc, les collants sont un peu différents que les gros. Et il y en a 3 feuilles dedans. So you've got 3 sheets différents. So there are 3 different sheets inside. Okay? And le 6 par 8 que j'ai montré vendredi. So this is the 6 by 8, which I showed you on Friday. Okay? Don't leave. We've got Uniquely Creative, and then we're going to open our Spellbinders calendar. All right. The Nostalgic Memories is back in stock. Le 6 par 8 était en rupture de stock. This is a beautiful collection. And it's $49 in market. And this one is plus grunge, plus vintage. Okay, en 6-8. These were so popular, l'éphémère puis les cadres. Donc, vous avez tous ça dedans. So these were so popular. Grab them while you can because they can go with anything. Vous pouvez utiliser plusieurs fois pour des années. You can use these over and over again for years to come because there's nothing unique about them. Like nothing that's going to stand out and say, oh, I've been on every page since. Then we have the laser cut florals. Aussi, ils ont parti vite. Again, these flew out of here as I'm showing you a bird, no pun intended. Il y en a des timbres, des cadres. There's flowers, there's stamps, there's frames, there's butterflies. Et sont toutes découpées avec une machine à laser. So very, very cute. So that's the florals. And then we have the laser cutout ephemera. Et ça ici, ça vous donne le dactylo et des choses qui l'air comme la vraie dentelle. So this looks like real lace. You've got pen nibs. You've got a vintage pen, des coins. You've got old-fashioned typewriters, more vintage pen. So again, beautiful, beautiful pieces. All right. Really, really nice. The other thing that came back in stock is the Whispering Way. So that was the other collection that just came out from $49 in market. Ça, c'est le 6 par 8. Aussi, qui disparaît vite. So this also disappeared quite quickly. Especially these florals, the wildflowers. Je pense tout le monde, les premières 6 ou 10 commandes ont eu chacune une comme ça. And you get all of that really just beautifully cut out. Sont délicats les découpes. Then you have the collection pack que j'ai montré la semaine passée. Donc la collection est de retour en stock. So the collection pack is back in stock. Hello, Manon. And this pad of paper, everybody bought. Even people who never even heard of $49 in market, they just loved it for card making. So it'll look great in journals. It'll look great in albums. But even a card maker just loved it for the double-sided, to be able to make any kind of card any season of the year. Donc, il n'y a pas une saison d'eux autres. Puis pour les cartes, sont faciles. On peut voir une texture en arrière des fleurs. Puis ça a l'air comme un burlap. So, not easy to find. Great, great collection kit. So, beautiful. All right. Uniquely Creative. This came out today. Donc, ça, c'est une sortie de aujourd'hui. So, this one is called Written in the Stars. Écrit dans les étoiles. So, I did finally get in the die that cuts this. Let me show you. So, this die here, lines up on here and will cut all of these strips out, okay? So this die here works on this sheet of all of theirs. Donc, ça marche pour toutes les collections. Quand il fait une page comme ça avec des souhaits, cette matrice-là, il marche avec les toutes, okay? So $26.50, and it will work with all of their cutouts like this. So there's that. Then, so that's the front page. Then we've got this one. Now they did come out with a star die cut, and knowing them, les différentes formes va découper certaines de ces étoiles. So I am assuming that some of these stars will cut out the different size stars on here. And c'est 18,50 pour ceux-là. And it is not stitched, it's got pinpoint. Okay? Donc, 1, 2, 3, 4 différentes matrices. So, you've got the pinpoint on there. So, ça, c'est les étoiles. On a 2 de chaque. And you can see the back side. Then we've got always their flowers. Donc, vous pouvez les découper ou vous pouvez utiliser le verso. But you can see that they are not in the middle of winter there. C'est pas hiver en Australie. Voilà, on a toutes les petites étoiles. I love this paper. Moi, j'aime un papier abstract. So, very beautiful. Really, really, really nice. Okay, so gorgeous. Then we have this one. This one. And ceux-là aussi pour découper. So this one also to cut out. Ou vous utilisez le chevron ou le zigzag en arrière, or you use the zigzag on the back. Et ceux-là. Et voilà. So again, I believe they have a die. Their tag die cuts out this size tag. Donc, je pense que ça découpe ces tags aussi. And that is the collection pack. On l'a eu en 12-12 et 6x6. So we got that in 12 by 12 and 6 by 6, as well as their cardstock coordinating bundle. Et voilà toutes les couleurs qu'ils trouvent coordonnées bien avec la collection. So you will get double-sided papers, and you see that they put la même couleur sur le verso, mais plus pâle. So they put the same color on the back, just paler. Then you've got these stickers. Ça, c'est les collants. So ready for this, you shine. This right here. A make it count. Ready, set, go. Smile, camera, action. Donc, plein, plein, plein. Then, ça, c'est leur creative cuts, l'éphémère. Donc, eux autres, ils mettent l'éphémère et les souhaits ensemble. So, they put the ephemera and sentiments together in their packaging. Okay. Then, we got in a new stencil. And it is called Starfall. Okay. We got back in the calendars, which I think I showed you on Friday, and the corner rounder. Donc ça arrondit les coins, 3 formats. Okay, so you have your small, medium, and large all in one punch, un poinçon pour 17,50. Then I showed you this one, which they call Cut Apart Essentials number 5. Et ça, c'est parce que ça découpe toutes les phrases. Then this beautiful star border. Et vous pouvez découper n'importe de où et utiliser différentes sections. So they always like to do it in a long one. So they call it Slimline Starry Stack Die. parce que vous pouvez utiliser toute la matrice ou une portion à votre choix. So you can use the whole die or just a portion of the die. It's your choice. So never a problem. Then we have this beauty. I love that half doily there. You've got the half tickets to just tuck under your sides of your pictures or your projects. Page déchirée, une accolade. So you've got one watch hand, clock hand. Ceux-là s'appelle layering elements. OK? Donc, chacune est pour mettre, imagine, ça c'est votre page ou votre photo. Chacun de ces éléments, vous mettez en dessous juste une touche, puis c'est juste la moitié qui va sortir. Et comme ça, vous voyez comme ça. Ça a l'air que c'est un cercle complet, mais ça va être juste un petit image qui sort. So it looks like you're putting the whole doily under there, but you're only going to see that. Same thing with the page déchirée, okay? So you're just going to do that under your picture or under your matting, as you wish. Même chose avec les étiquettes. So you see, you just put it like that, and that's it. Même ceux-là, c'est la moitié qui fit en dedans ici. So this half fits here. So you can put a second color. Donc, plein de différentes utilisations avec eux autres. Then I showed you the arch, the scalloped arch on Friday. This is the stitched arches die. Okay, so these are the stitched arches. Ils matchent avec ceux-là qui est dentelé, so you can layer them. Okay. Then this also, souvent, ils mettent, ceux-là, c'est Cut Apart Essentials number 6. Souvent, dans leur paquet de papier ou n'importe quoi, ils mettent des ronds que vous pouvez découper 6 ensemble et sont séparés specifically pour cette matrice. So often they'll give you on the back of the paper here or one of the pages, they'll give you either round sentiments or round images, and this will lie over the top of it to cut them out, or you can use them as just circle dies. And then, of course, we love a good foliage die, okay? Ceux-là est 18 et 50 pour tous ces feuillages. That is very inexpensive. 18 et 50 mixed leaves die. Okay? Really beautiful, and we're going to look into that. So a gorgeous, gorgeous die. Last but not least, from Uniquely, just check that please, is these woodless color pencils. Okay, woodless color pencils. So you've got your basic kit. Okay, donc c'est dit que ils sont they're watercolor pencils. Sorry guys, j'ai oublié de dire ça. Ça dit que le crayon, il n'y a pas de bois. C'est complètement couleur. OK? Donc, il n'y a pas de bois de tout pour compléter ces crayons-là. So, these are woodless colored pencils. We've had woodless colored pencils before. They were from Altenew as well. And you guys really liked them. So, I thought, well, we love everything Uniquely does. So, let's give these a shot. And we shall see. So, if I can get them back in the package without hooking onto the back there, that would be great. Mais ça, c'est le paquet numéro 2. Et ça vous donne les couleurs de base. Des bleus, verts, mauve, rose, brun. Non, ça, c'est plus... Oui, c'est un brun. Jaune, rouge, blanc. And here, in the first set, you've got some of your deeper colors. Okay? And it shows you all the colors that are in there. Chaque paquet est $28. Okay? Et ils ont sorti aussi un livre de coloriage. So this is a coloring book that they have also brought out. So really nice. And I'm going to do a promotion. I have 5 kits and 5 books. If you buy both kits, si vous achetez les 2 kits, je vais vous donner le livre de colorier. Okay, so 2025, on va vous donner ça si vous achetez les deux kits. Okay, so if you buy both kits of the watercolor pencils, you'll get the coloring book included. Okay, so that's how you can get the coloring book. All right, my friends, now, rather than saying goodbye, I got restock of our beautiful clear seal tool. So those are back in stock to make clear seals. And Maurice says hello. And now we're going to my messy desk. Let me clean this off a bit. I cleared up a bit. I really did. But my coffee's going to stay there. That's from one of the promos. Let's go here. If Erin were here, she'd be all over the fact that my desk is messy. Okay, and we are going to open our Advent calendar for 2025. We are going on our first day of opening our calendar. Maybe I spanned it too much. Let me see if I can make it a little smaller. There we go. All right. So let's see if I can put on Facebook here so I can see you guys and open my calendar. All right. It says I'm live. What a surprise. Jay, it says I'm live.
You are live.
Oh, I am live. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at the number 1. It's all the way up here in the corner. So we're going to prop that up there. Make sure you guys can see where the number 1 is. All right. Who's opening the calendar with me? Qui me joindre à ouvrir les calendriers? Je sais qu'il y a plein de vous autres qui ne peuvent pas attendre décembre. Après ça, il y a aussi plein de vous autres qui ne peuvent pas attendre la fin de journée. So, how many are actually opening it with me? Anybody? All right, let's do our countdown. Jay, anybody who buys the 2 packs are getting the coloring book for free.
I think they're dreams.
All right, we're going to count down. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Star. I knew you did, Suzanne, but that's so that you'll be able to show us a beautiful thing that you made with it. And Diane might have also. All right, so 3, 2, 1. Let's open it. And we got a white piece of paper. Yay! Kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. Let's open. Let's open. Well, you can see here what we got. C'est un petit chien. Sa langue est sortie comme le petit Bianca. And then I woof you, which is in dog language, which is I love you in dog language. So Suzanne, do you have something that you can show us? Maybe put up on Création? So let us see these dies. I do have my Scout not too far away, but even if I cut this for you guys, You know I'll never glue it together. So who are we kidding, right?
No.
Let's put
You can get reinkers for it too.
let's put something down in color. So we've got the I woof you. Okay, so there's our I woof you. Then this must be the body of the, no, this is the ears. Ça, c'est les oreilles. Après ça, on a le chien, là. Then on a les petits pattes séparément pour que vous pouvez les découper. To put up here. And I just dropped a die. Sur là, ici, this is why I don't do it. Ça ici, c'est pour mettre ici. So this goes where the tail is. So sur là, le petit band, il va être là. So that's going to go there. And then these two little pieces. And this one. Un, c'est le collier. So one's the collar. And then this might be the spots. Okay, so that's the spots. And I think that's everything. Yep. Don't, oh, where's the nose? Oh, that's the nose. That's the nose. Okay. So voilà. So ça c'est le nez qui va là. Et these go on the paws. Donc vraiment, vraiment cute. Okay? Now, Suzanne, some of these pieces are tiny, I know. Donc, Suzanne a posté quelque chose sur la page de création. Let's see if I can head over there on my page and just show you. I will head over to création. Création. Scrapbook central. And we will see Suzanne just, oh, very cute, Suzanne. So I'm going to take you guys out from here and hopefully we don't lose sound. And look at that. So look at that cute little doggy. So very, very cool. Isn't that nice? So very, very cute. And Suzanne used it with another die. Hey, Kathy. We're happy you're here too. So, très jolie. Elle a utilisé quelque chose de l'étampe aussi de Tim, ça a l'air? I'm not sure. Oh no, that was something else. Donc, vraiment jolie. So, Spellbinders has started off already with a bang. What do you guys think? I'm thinking that Spellbinders calendar is going to be thumbs up yet again. So I really think that we are going to have a phenomenal calendar month. Yes, I think that it is going to be, I'm just going back to me live here so I can make sure that I can see you guys. And I think we're going to have a fabulous month together. I hope you don't get sick of me before the end, but I will try and keep you entertained. We still have more stuff coming in constantly. All right, so we will have our 12 days of Christmas. We'll let you know when those are going to start. N'oubliez pas que vous avez la journée jusqu'à ce soir de checker une autre dernière fois les produits dans la section liquidation et Black Friday, maintenant Cyber Monday. Okay, donc oublie pas ça. And I don't know, No, I'm not. No, I'm saving that for 12 Days of Christmas. Okay. I had another idea of something I could add in last minute, but then I said, oh, maybe I should just save it for the 12 Days of Christmas. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay? Donc, merci tout le monde et à demain. Okay? So until tomorrow, everybody, thank you and hope to see a bunch of you posting samples that you use today's die. Merci tout le monde. Bonne soirée et à demain. Bye.